Hi, welcome to the Gear Garage. My name is Zach, and this is my little internet show about whitewater stuff. Today, I want to talk about physical fitness. This is something that's really important for whitewater boating, but isn't talked about a lot. And there's a few reasons why I think it's really important. One, we're just doing it's a physical thing. We're either pushing on the oars, we're kayaking, we're doing whatever we're doing. It takes physical fitness just to do the bare minimum to do these. Two, if you take a swim, and especially a long swim in cold water, your physical fitness will allow you to self-rescue. If you don't have much, you're just going to go and you're going to depend on people to rescue you. If you're very fit, you can assist in your rescue, which is really important, especially as we do more difficult class 3, 4, and 5 whitewater. Also, we need to get back in the raft. So if the boat flips or you fall out, you need to, as an individual who's a guide or a boater or whatever, you need to have the physical fitness to pull yourself back up into the raft, which is difficult. And I would say that's the dividing line. If you see yourself as like a guide or somebody who's leading others, or just like a baller, like class 4 or 5 private boater, that's a skill you need to have. You have to be able to physically pull yourself back in the water. And if you don't have the fitness to do it, you need to have a responsible plan to get yourself back in the boat. I think that's really important. And finally, you have to help others. So if you, not only do you have to save yourself, but as like a guide or like a top level boater, you have to have the physical fitness to help yourself and pull others back in the boat and assist in some way. So it's really important to have physical fitness. Especially if we're going to be leaders, guides, and doing more difficult water. So how do we get in fit? How do we get in shape? How do we do this? I don't know. Well, I'll tell you what I do and what helps me. And I work hard to stay in decent shape so I can continue to boat at a decent level. One, yoga really helps. In particular, I watched like Yoga by Adriene videos. I know it sounds weird, but they're like 20, 25-minute videos on the internet. I do a bit of yoga to stay, just keep my body limber. It's easier to kayak, especially doing yoga on a somewhat regular basis. And it doesn't have to be like an hour of hot yoga at the gym. You can do 20 minutes of a video on YouTube, and it will make a pretty big difference, especially if you do it on like a regular basis. Also, just lifting weights. Cardio is important, but I think more important is just lifting weights on some regular basis. And you'll find if you do yoga and lift weights, your boating will improve based on those two things. Now, let's say you can't get in shape, or you don't want to get in shape, but you still want to boat harder things. I think, personally, this is my opinion, in that case, you are dependent on others to rescue you. And so if you want to go run class 4 rivers, but you're not physically fit and able to self-rescue or get back in your boat, you need to have people with you who can and will do that, who are willing to. And it's worth telling them, say, hey, just so you know, I'm not in proper shape to run this class 4 river. I just want to confirm you as my friend are willing to save me and be there for me. And in that case, you need to be really focused more than ever on boat safety, like boat order, boat spacing, so that if you do fall out, somebody there can help you out. So I think just to sum this up, it's really important that we're physically fit, especially, if we're responsible for people, but especially if we're doing harder rivers. And there's ways to do that. And if you're unwilling to do that, have a plan. Or stick to easier rivers where if you do fall out, it's not a big deal. So that's it on physical fitness. Hopefully, I don't enjoy working out, but I do it so for my health, but also so I can boat harder rivers. Hopefully I've motivated some of you just to think about this and think about the impacts of being physical fit under boating. As always, hit the like button. Please subscribe. I love subscribers. And if you have thoughts, if you think I'm wrong, put in the comments. If you think I'm right, give me a thumbs up, or just say, yeah, totally, you're right. I love hearing that. But more importantly, the goal of videos like this is just to create a discussion. So if you want to have a discussion in the comments, let's do it. And yeah, that's it for this episode. See you next time.